Hey there everyone, this is Raocow playing some Vip5. Last time we beat the level. We beat the game technically. But we haven't seen like half the castle. And so I've loaded a previous save to go and check out what we gotta check out. And before I start, I just want to warn, out there in the audience, GoTanks07. I must warn you that you have left your headlights out in the parking lot. And you might want to check out what up with that. Yo. Also, happy birthday, I suppose. See y'all later! Well, hey, okay, so we are back here. I think y'all remember when we did this last time, I went in this door over here where, like, I'm gonna go ahead and reset. We went through here and we went through, like, 3 different rooms. So now we're gonna be going on the other side. Oh man, I can scarcely believe it! And the thing was done. So, yeah, if you look at my live counter, I have gave myself a checkpoint since we are just basically doing a reconnaissance here. We're not, like, legitimately playing. This is all bonus time, bonus time. And it's kind of funny that here, like, the choice is, like, you have a lava room and you have lava rooms. This is, one of them has lava inside, surprisingly enough. Okay, I'm gonna have to be learning a whole new set of safe zones here as I rampantly... Dang it, Charlie, you are fundamentally in the way. And so am I. Man, this is starting off like I remember one pathway being fundamentally easier than the other. I forgot it was... It was so strong. Come on, this is like super easy. There's no reasons for me. Keep jumping in that one guy though, because like I said, I need to rush. Jesus, man, come on. This isn't that bad. Oh boy, but wow. Okay, yeah, you kind of need to go. Maybe you just need to wait one round, so I guess you just can't just start full on rush, and you actually have to wait a little bit. I suppose I can respect those potobos though. They are potobos by name, also perhaps by game. I got a shell, and that guy, he cannot swim while burning alive. It's kind of odd. I thought that was a given for all of nature's little animal. Am I safe here? Yes, I am. However, I need to do a ridiculously unsafe thing. This. Oh man, that sure was ridiculous. Just as ridiculous as a little silly man making little silly faces as he's little falling to his death. Now we include a generator, just so this actually... Charlie died, isn't that sad? Okay, so this has taken a turn for the silly. That generator wasn't there for very long at all. Or it's very intermittent. We don't know what is up with that generator. All we know that it exists, but only sometimes. Looks like it maybe has to do with the tide. Honestly, that is not part of my knowledge. I don't know how much generators like in layer 2 likes. Oh man, the slowdown here is getting kind of silly neeners. Yeah, I don't know a lot of things. And that includes a few things. Hey there, bullet. You just grazed the top of my head. Oh man, I would have been safe there. So that means I will still be safe there. Look at that door. I just entered a door. Like spoilers. Just entered a door. There's little ghosties. Little cat ghost heads. There's a ghost Mona. Oh man. So yeah, let's get excited about that. So this is like the most vanilla-ish castle graphics ever. It's like vanilla stones with vanilla palette, everything. It's like the world's most normal castle, except that it has ghosts instead of skeletons, because, you know, one is more castle-y than the other, and the other is a lot more haunted than another, because you see, in Demon Souls you fight ghosts, but you don't fight skeletons. This is opposite day. Everything I have said, and everything I will say for this whole video, you must understand the exact opposite, and remember that, and I dare hope that one day someone will transcribe the opposite collection of this video. No, I hope not, because that would take a long while. I say a lot of things in the videos, and I don't often say, like, important or good things, which is, you know, it is not an efficient word usage. You know, I have to say, this room is pretty easy compared to... What am I doing? Which is why I go and jump right in the proto-laser. I mean, that goes without saying, but still, pretty easy. Avengers, somehow. It's a very good book. It's about a guy, and he is like part wallaby, and that makes him very ireful, and so he joins a cult, and he falls down holes. I rate it 2 thumbs up out of 5. Here there's just so many things that can go wrong. The word hilarious may have been misused in this situation. Dang it, again? Hey, this time, I think what I should do is try not to slip off the block and land in the hole. Oh, I'm kind of surprised it worked as well as it did. Next room! Green room! That's not a free life at all. Green room with a lot of technology behind it and beside it. And in front of it, and you know, green fireball, it's craziness. I'm digging the graphics, and they look like they're supposed to be maybe a reference to something, but I just can't really put my face on what, and I don't want to put my face on something that I don't really understand. I hope you don't take it personally if I say that. I got smashed by a big old here is trying to tell me. Man, what a mystery. I just have no clue. It could be anything. It could be the secret of Montezuma. It could be a large pineapple. It could be a pineapple, but that is not quite as large. The world is filled with mysteries, and a lot of them are kind of dumb. Ugh. How did I get hit last time? Oh, that guy. That bouncing guy. I got hit by that the guy that was bouncing. He was the guy that hit me. Well, that didn't work out in my favor exactly. Right, Mr. Chainsaw. So, are these fireballs generated? I guess so. Okay. See, if they're generated or static, changes how I'm gonna handle a given situation. Oh man, here I get to ride a chainsaw. I have never done that in my life ever. Now the arrow seems to be telling me something completely opposite to what the first arrow told me, because first arrow pointed downwards. Well, this one points to the sides. I am utterly confused and gender neutral here. What can I do? What shall I do? What should I aspire to? What is the meaning of the SAT in reality once you are beyond, you know, the college years? Nothing. I never even had any SATs as being non-American, well, like USA American. So, the pathway back is, like, extremely easier than the pathway forward on the account of the generator of fire that, you know, works differently. Or I could have pressed it and have an easier way around the jumps, but, like, it's meaningless. It's meaningless! It's meaning! Oh, no. Oh, no. You know what this means here, guy? Well, actually, it means nothing at all, because I have to... you know what, since I'm here... No. Nope, no, no. Meaningless is the end of all meaning. Door number 2. We'll all remember this as being the door that is exponentially harder than door number 1. Well, now we can explore its side regions, including this ridiculous little thing that I remember. Oh, the scrolling with switches all over the place, and you can land on a potable too. Man, I'm kind of dreading this just for the switches. I forgot that potables might be involved also, although auto-scrolling with... I don't know, this is just asking for trouble. So you kind of have to remember where all the potables are. But... oh no! Not obvious. Switches and potables, they are best friends, but that causes me some trouble. So I kind of want to break them up, even though that's kind of anti-social. Is this wrong of me? Then I don't want to be right. So yeah, this was done by a level designer for Vip4, that's pretty obvious. Although now it's jumping with, like, it's just that they're being fancy, you know? Instead of putting like munchers on the roof, they put switches, no? So it looks fancier, even though it's fundamentally the exact same thing. With Podobo surprises, you know, everywhere, because those are funny. You kind of have to keep your eye on where the Podobos roam. Kind of look at Lena. What blocks they might be interested as you overshoot your jumps for no reason. Every day, because doctors really don't like apples, and it will drive them like garlic drives away a vampire. Vampires is very difficult for them to get driver's license, and so they kind of depend on their garlic friends. Those dang gosh Podobos. The worst scum of the earth. Even worse than a scum engine, I would say. Oh man, that's a video game joke. Pretty great, I guess. Where am I safe here? I have like zilch idea. I don't think zilch is meant to be used that way. What is going on here? It's a lot simpler if you ask me. Kind of like ignore the whole switch gimmick here and slide off the block anyways, and none seem to be fundamentally always safe on the columns themselves from Maester Podobo, and there's a door too, by the way. Okay, so wow, switches are there for no reason. Now, more lava on layer 2, because we haven't had enough of those yet. So is that a ceiling? Let's pretend that it is. Yes, it is. I could tell because I could feel the controller going all, you're gonna fall down this hole and die. It's pretty new that my controller gives me, like, prophetic death prophecies like that, and I kinda wish it stopped. It's not very polite of it, I would dare say. Probably pushed that way too early anyways, all things considered. But it doesn't really matter, all things reconsidered. Oh wow, that actually changes, yeah, how the Podobo will behave. It's actually kind of interesting. As I completely fundamentally forget how to jump over a fireball. That fundamental Podobo. I'm an idiot. Sometimes, and always. Thank God for the platforms. They make this very simpler. Now my hope was to make the thwimp there get stuck in the wall, but I think it's pretty obvious that the enemies are set not to interact with layer 2. So they don't get stuck in aforementioned wall slash ceiling slash volume slash tax season slash... Why is the wall not layer 2 anymore? Go away, man. Wait, well, I don't know. Ah! Okay, the Podobo went away. The Podobo went away, guys. It's okay, we're safe. The Podobo, it went away. Wait, this is kind of silly here. So, I gotta rush down and go inside a door. Now we're back to the green room. I had too much anymore. I cannot eat with a face full of coins. And now the mysterious right test door, which we have never explored. We have no idea what we may encounter. Bouncing for no reason. It's made of tofu or something, just bouncing along and castle bounce. Wow, I didn't expect like a full-on gimmick in one of them castles. I can't spin jump at all because I'm just constantly jumping around like a crazy man, like a crazy pants, like a crazy ant, like a crazy aunt. I don't know. There's a lot of crazy things that make blowing, blowing, blowing sound in the night, in the evening, in the tired Michelin man. Why did you betray me like this? Ah, jeez. Ah, man. Okay, that kind of worked out better than I feared. This is scary because I like being able to rely on spin jump around castle enemies, but the level designer was well aware of that and so kind of planned this level around that. Okay, how am I meant to deal with Castle Grayskull down there? Hi there, buddy. I'm supposed to do something about you, I guess. Yeah, still not sure what to do about you, buddy. There's a solution. Be here big. That's basically the panacea for most of our social illnesses. Being larger just fixes all of a person's problem until he fails to notice the writing on the wall or in the air. Wow. Huh. You bounce not as high when you bounce on an enemy. That's craziness. A pipe? Oh, because you can't possibly enter a door while bouncing. There's a Lakitu there, and there's sand underneath. The Lakitu spews fires. Oh man, it's scary and also slow down me, but mostly scary because Lakitu, you are in a storm cloud. It's supposed to throw little porcupine-type enemies. I can't spin jump out of the sand apparently, so. Oh man, it's kind of funny. Boone's hat is like permanently flung atop his bald little head thing. Give this a more honest try here, by which I mean let's just rush forward and forget all of our problems. Now that I know what to expect out of your vile, social experiments, I can ignore you! I'm not sure how those relate. But that's why I can ignore you. I can go here, no, but I can run here. Oh man, look at me run. See, normally I would have to handle the smog and the smoke and the sand and the lanterns and everything else together. But instead I just went... I have no idea what I'm saying. I think that's pretty obvious. Whatever. I'd rather take the hit and just get this going. Oh man. Oh man. It's like a cavalcade of fire-based artillery enemies here. So, hi there, buddy. I'm dead. How's it going? Wow, last time I acted like this was like Captain Inevitability, but instead now, by the magic of rushing and forgetting that you can't spin jump out of the sand for some reason, it goes a bit better. This fire didn't appear like to. I can't jump on you like to. So is it? Well, can I build a bridge? I don't think so. What a weird spot. Well, I guess I could bounce on your head, but it doesn't seem very terribly efficient. Especially when you're fireball, sometimes this doesn't spawn for some reason. Fire takes a lot of memory from good old SNES, or also known sometimes as SNES if you're reading out loud completely. I am sheltered from the storm. Idiocy is my name. Shouldn't be, like, proud of that. And we're back in Space Town. 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 Do you know where we are? We are back in Space Town. And that was Space Town. Next time, we're doing the B-side of the second half. This is Raocow. This is a video game. Somehow it's related. See y'all.